Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Fissy of Glam by Fissy, and in today's video I am going to be doing this dark skin makeup transformation on this gorgeous model of mine. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, like and leave a comment. So to start off, I'm going to be cleaning our face with face wipes and micellar water. I don't know why I didn't show you guys that part. Then I'm going to hydrate our skin with that Kiss Beauty makeup spray. The next step is to moisturize with the TM Essentials Luminous Moisturizer. Like, it is that luminous, guys. Can you see the hydration? Next up, I'm going to prime our skin. I'm just going to be priming our T-zone areas, those parts of our face that I know we are oil prone, that are going to get oily quickly. I am also going to put some primer on our chin and our lower face area. I don't know if lower face is correct, seriously. I'm also going to make sure that I apply some primer on our Cupid's bow area. So I mixed the Beach Charm Ageless foundation with my Maybelline foundation in 360 or 306, one of those numbers, and I'm going to apply it on our face firstly with a flat brush. If that's not a standard foundation brush, just a normal flat brush. I would normally use a flat foundation brush, but I don't know what entered me on this day, so I'm just going to press this into our skin in dabbing and tapping motions so that our skin can properly absorb the foundation. I'm just going to keep on doing this until I like the finish, which is that. And for our contour and our low light, I'm going to be using the Lady V Beauty foundation in V Java, and for highlight I'm going to be using the ZKL concealer in caramel, and for the inner corner I'm going to be using the Adventure Makeup concealer in, I don't know what shade it's in, it's going to be in my description box. I added that inside to make our inner corner pop, because I don't want everything to be just bright. I want it to be like a gradient, go from bright to, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to press that into our skin and blend that seamlessly. No harsh lines, nothing. And now for contour, I'm not actually a fan of those people that always do like contour, straight lines and everything. I don't just know why. I was in the mood to do that this day, and yeah, I just applied the darker shade of the Adventure Makeup concealer and I pressed it behind the bridge of her nose. Is it behind or beside, by the bridge of her nose? And now to set our under eye area with my Sacha Butter Cup setting powder. I'm also setting it further with a powder shade that is at least 2 to 3 shades lighter than our actual skin shade. Just going to make our highlight pop, because we are going for a flawless and a seamless dark skin makeup transformation. So I'm going to go in now to our powder shade to set all the areas of our face that I did highlight. I'm just going to be using our exact powder shade for this purpose. I'm just going to spray our face with the Kiss Beauty spray and go into our brows. For our brows, I did something I am not totally used to. I used the brow gel, which was not as easy as I expected. I'm always using a brush, so I used the H&E Again and Nesta brow gel in the shade Ebony, or was it Nubia? One of those shades. It's going to be in the description box. To do our brows, as usual, you draw a straight line underneath our brows and another straight line on top of our brows, following our exact brow shape to get the best brow. Okay, I'm lost. Whatever you can ever get, just always make sure to follow your brow shape. That revelation is a lifesaver. Just make sure you always do that, and your brows are always going to pop. I am going to go into a pencil to fill in the sparse areas of our brows. To highlight underneath our brows, I went in with the same concealer, the ZKL concealer that I used in caramel. I used it in also highlighting underneath our eyes. I just did that and I applied it with a flat brush carefully. That I just went in once. You have to be very, very careful. Just clean it up. Don't try to do too much, and it's going to work hard for you. Okay, motivational speaker Fisi, we see you. I see you. Make sure to blend downwards so that it can appear as neat as possible. Now for the beginning of our brows, I went into the Early Girl concealer in Toast. I wanted to use a shade that was darker than the shade I used on our brow bone area. Now for powder contour, I already did nose contour. I didn't need to do a lot of powder contour, but then I wanted the whole look to be, I wanted our whole face rather to be very sculpted. So I went in to do a nose powder contour using a darker shade from my Franca Madifa powder palette. If you've been watching my makeup tutorials recently, you know I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed, and I love the Franca Madiva palette. I used the darker shade. I think I've said that before, to just make sure that our nose is snatched. Now to bake rather underneath our eyes, I mixed the Beauty by AD setting powder in Tony and my Sacha Buttercup setting powder in Light to bake underneath the eyes. And to catch eyeshadow fallout, I added a lot because I knew I was going to work with matte eyeshadow, and this particular eyeshadow, the House of Tara Margaret Echo palette, I've used it before and I knew it was very, 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 very powdery. I added a lot to catch my eyeshadow fallout, and I just baked everywhere I normally highlight. And I also went on to do a reverse contour to make our contour pop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? After this, I'm going to go into my benign, is it benign? Benign Climb White, exactly, primer to prime our eyes and prep it for the eyeshadow. Now this is the palette I was talking about. I'm sorry it looks like this. I've not used it in ages. I went in with a yellow shade. I actually mixed 2 yellow shades there. I'm going to use a blending brush to apply it gently on a eyelid, like as a main lead color, because I was going for a yellow look, which was very different. It was actually inspired by that sticker on the wall. If you look at my wall, you see that yellow and orange thing. Yes, that was what inspired this eyeshadow. You know, you draw inspiration from everywhere. You have to draw the inspiration. Now I'm going to go in with an orange shade to blend out the yellow that I have applied. This was a little bit tricky for me because the orange I used at the end was not as pigmented as I expected, and it was just rubbing my yellow away. It was very confusing. Let me not even lie. I was confused and I was scared. I thought the makeup look was going to scatter. I was shaking in my heart, but no. I went on to apply and I kept on trying to fix it, and it actually did turn out well. And this is what the eye look turned out. So I fixed a lash. Trust me, I didn't do it in 1 second. I always say this. So I used the Lady V eyelash in Baby Girl or Savage. I'm not sure. I didn't show you the pack because this is my second time using it and it was not looking fine. I mean, yeah. And I lined her eyes and did a wing liner off camera because why not? You guys didn't need to see that. You guys have overseen it. So why waste your time? Now to dust off underneath her eyes, I just put a little bit of powder on that brush. Yes, that exact brush. And I'm going to sweep off the excess and press the remaining into her skin. And now for our face, I'm going to go in with the exact face powder to further set our face. I didn't do too much at this point because our face was already looking good enough. So I went into my iMagic lip palette for this brown shade, and I'm going to use it to line our lips. I wanted to like sculpt the lips and do like a V-shaped lip thing, but it was not agreeing with me. I couldn't. It was not working. I was struggling. I was trying my best, but it was disagreeing. So I just ended up lining it the way I knew how to, just making it and everything. I also actually went on to clean the sides after the whole thing. I don't think I filmed that process, but I did that to make sure that the lips appear as clean and neat as I would like. Then I went into a concealer. I think I used the Adventure. Where is it? Where is that? Okay, I used the Adventure Makeup Concealer in light because I wanted it to be very, very bright. I also contemplated on using a primer at first, but I was like, oh, it was going to be too bright. So I just went in with a blending brush to blend the lip colors together. Yeah. At first, I didn't like what was going on. I was confused. I wanted to start crying. Oh God, I'm dramatic. I wanted to clean it off. But I was just like, okay, let me just keep blending. Let me keep blending. Oh my God, at this point, it was already turning out nicely. I just went on. I kept on blending and I actually liked the end result. I added this yellow in the inner corner because I wanted it to blend with the eyes. I don't know what I was thinking. Guys, just tell me, do you like the way it looks? Do you like the way this lip looks with the yellow and everything? Is this something you're going to rock? Then I went on to spray her face, finishing touches. And now for the glow, I went in with my Gold Digger highlighter palette. Is it a palette? It's a compact highlighter rather. And it looked very yummy because she actually has great skin. You have to take care of your skin, not every time makeup. When you have good skin, makeup is going to sink into your skin differently. I'm just going to highlight all the areas that I would normally highlight: the bridge of her nose, the tip of her nose, her forehead, her chin area, her cupid's bow, and the eye points of her face. Guys, just look at that. Just look at that. It's a wing liner for me, guys. Just look at the wing. Just look at the wing, guys. Now this is the final look. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to film more videos like this. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment if you love this look. And this is the final look, guys. This is how it looked with without gloss. I definitely was going to add gloss, and this is how it looks with gloss. Then we went on later to wear a wig, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you guys.